Hey there, thought I'd start this day, Friday, showing a sold this mask here. Picked it up for like, I don't know, it's kind of lightweight wood. Picked it up the other day for probably less than $5, and it sold recently for $55. I'll put that sold up. And then I thought I would show just some of the work side of it. I showed in the last video those comic book pickup. So then I got to sort each title. And then I decided there was a couple interesting things that I'll be selling as singles. But I showed one in the last video, having gone through it quickly and popped that up. So that paid for the whole comics. All the rest of the comics are free once that sells. I shouldn't say it didn't sell yet, but once that sells. There's a couple other singles in here that are very interesting, but I thought I'd show, you got to do a little bit of work sorting them out. You got to go through them. Thought I'd show my shipping for the day going out. Bunch of shipping. And thought I'd just start off that way, showing a little bit of the work. Share a little bit of good news on a sale, that mask back there. And then, yeah, just started off Friday. Gonna go drop off the boy at his mom's and give him a hug. And then probably hit the Goodwill bins for a minute. Drop off the shipping along the way. And then start the day. All right. Friday continued. Did stop by Goodwill. I think I stuck around for maybe an hour, maybe a little less. It was boring. Very, very low energy. It's been weird there lately, in my opinion. It's summertime. Normally it's really hustling and bustling. It's been very low energy, very boring. Anyways, I've been bored with it anyways. I don't know, maybe people are crushing it. I've been bored with it. Walked out, bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sort of items. Spent $6, $6 and some change. One thing that I bought was this hoodie, Nike Center Check, Team, Authentic, something like that. Basically vintage Y2K, USC, Nike Center Check. One of those thick, nice ones. I gave them a quick look. I didn't see one like mine, but I think $35, $45 conservatively should be what it sells for. I grabbed one little toy thing. This little gun goes to a transformer. I saw several of them listed from anywhere from $10 to $20, I think it was. I'll probably list mine for, I don't know, $8.99 or something. I pay a nickel for it. Some guy needs to complete his figure. Next, we got a Spider-Man toy. Some of these Spider-Man toys can be really good. This is one that is not necessarily really good, but it's in such good shape that I thought I would grab it. But again, it's like I'll pay a quarter. Probably paid a quarter for it. I don't know. Quarter for it, and it probably sells for $10. And it's just fun. It's another one of those fun things that's just fun to have on the shelf until it sells. This is a bag of, and this is kind of a silly one, but I just grabbed it anyways because it weighs next to nothing. And if I get $10 for it, I mean, come on, why not? Why not try? Is my thinking. But it's a bunch of these little Jack in the Box antenna toppers, and there are listings for them on eBay right now. And there's, I'd say, like, I don't know, let's say there's 10 here. I think there might be a little more, but let's say there's 10 there. I list them for $19.99, and someone says, I'll give you $12, $10. I mean, $10. $10. I'm paying next to nothing. Again, 10, 20, 30 on the figures, 30 on the sweatshirt. We're at $60. I paid $6. Then the last thing I picked up really quick was this book. It's for Piper, which is an airplane. It's from the 70s, I think. I want to say 78 was what's in my memory bank for some reason. Date of approval May 1st, 1978. There's the airplane, Piper. This book is Piper Turbo Lance. I saw like maybe 2 of them listed for $39.99, something like that. So I'll list mine for 25 bucks. You know, I paid $1 something for it. I think $1, $2 with tax, let's say. And I'll put mine up for, I probably won't put it up for 25, but I'll put it up, you know, competitively. If the other 2 that I saw listed were at $39.99, I'll put mine at $29.99, something like that. And the thing about it is that this book, there are no solds. So, I mean, on eBay, that could mean a couple things. It could mean one hasn't sold in the last 90 days. I think that their record that they show is of the last 90 days. For some reason, I feel like I've heard that. I don't know if that's actually true, but the other possibility is that one of these just never sold. I find it hard to believe, but it could be that this is a bad buy, but I spent $2 on it. So to me, that's worth taking a shot. I'll put mine up against the other 2 that are listed. I'll put a competitive price and I'll attempt to turn my $2 into $20. I think it's going to turn into $25, maybe even $30. And I will be happy to take the chance on something that is just going to sit on my shelf, take up next to no space. Let's see if we can get it. Nope, can't get it right. Anyway, going to sit on the shelf, take up next to no space, and be a part of a deal that looks like it is turning $6 into potentially, let's say conservatively $75. And for having been there for around an hour, I don't think that I could ask for more. I could ask that they were more exciting things. I was dropping all the shipping I showed earlier off at the post office, and I saw a gal there, and she's a regular at the bins that I go to. And I rolled the window down and joked with her, like, get to work or whatever, you know. And she's like, oh my gosh, I just found a whole bunch of vintage Transformers. Go there now, go there now. And I was like, okay. And then drove off. I had to go drop my boy off first, like I mentioned. But I did go there, and it was boring. Which, that's the thing. Sometimes you're going to go there and you're going to hit. Sometimes you're going to go there and you're going to quit. And some people, you go there and you got to quit too many times. You just quit altogether. And that's fine by me, because I see it. I see the roller coaster that's going on, and I'm on the ride. But anyways, that's Friday. And I don't know. I look forward to Saturday. Went to the Goodwill bins. Did not find a full cart. I'll show you what I found real quick here. I have not even added up how much money I have here. I just thought each thing was a good buy. So big dog. It is big dogs. Fleece, vintage, Y2K type thing. I think it's a $20 bill. I paid $27, and I knew I already had a decent day going with books. I'll show you a couple books in a minute. It's a neat little thing here. It's an inflatable M24 belt pack. Onyx is the brand. $20, I think. So we're at 40 with these 2 guys. This was interesting. 1960s little Kittles. There's a bunch of them in there. I'm not going to unzip it because I only got one hand. There's a bunch of them in there. The case alone goes for around $20, but then with everything else, I think I'm going to put $45. And I think I should get it. So what do we, let's just be conservative though. Call it 25. 15 is 40, 20, $60. Got a bunch of little Halo guys. Generally speaking, these can be pretty good. I got to look them up. Some of them can be worth quite a bit, but generally speaking, this little pile here is probably an easy $20. So what are we at? And then there's like a figure in there. I'll probably try and get like $10 for him. Just call him 5 anyways. So call that bag 25 bucks. 25, 25, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Silly little SpongeBob all lot up. And then it takes us into the books. I did not know about this author, but Robert A. Heinlein is a sought after, it looks like, what do they call it? Science fiction book writer. This one, Rolling Stones. But anyways, I found 4 of his books. This is the cheapest, I guess we'll call it. This should sell for 15. This should sell for 15, maybe more. So that with the rest of the stuff here puts me over $100. And then this one should sell for 35, and this one should sell for 45. So that puts me up over 150. Got a couple things for the kids. Got this little Garfield book. That makes 2 I found in the last couple days for Toots. This is a kids book where you can cut these masks out. I thought that'd be fun for them to do in their free time. This is a Wii game, sells for about 25 bucks almost every time. So that puts me around $275 with things that I can sell. And then this was just something interesting. I know these figures can be worth a lot of money. I don't know how to say that. And Pan Man can be worth a lot of money. So I recognized this name, picked it up. It gets charged to me as a kid's book. So I paid 50 cents for it. And I looked some up, and there's people trying to get, I think, $50. I don't know. I have no idea what any of it. Oh, I guess you can read it. I thought it was all in another language. But I can probably do a little more research and figure out when it was made. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I didn't even look at any of this. 91. So it's vintage. So that means the $50 that I'm seeing probably is somewhat reasonable. Let's call it another 25 bucks. So we're at 200 bucks with just all this stuff right here. 200 bucks with everything that I've shown so far. And that's conservatively speaking. So it could be more than that. And then I found this train. It gets charged as electric because it's a little HO engine, but it's a pretty decent train. I saw solds that had 4 of these cars. Probably one of them maybe was a caboose, looking at what I have here. But I should get 50 bucks for this. The sold that had 4 cars was sold for $100. And then when you buy the track and everything all together, it's like $250, $300. So just at this for parts, I think that I should be able to get 50 bucks for all of that. So everything that I've found and that I've shown you cost me $27. And I think that that's $250 in sales. So around $200 profit from everything I've showed you. I think that that's conservative. I think that it'll likely be more than that. But again, I've said it before, I don't want to exaggerate and make people think I'm making more money than I actually am or doing better than I actually am, because I don't care to try to fool myself that way. But yeah, Saturday, Goodwill bins, $27, maybe $200 in profit. I think this will probably be the end of this video because I don't think I'm going to be doing anything Sunday in terms of going out and hunting. Oh, that's dark. All right, tail end of the video here. A couple things sold relatively quickly, and they are in the beginning of this video. So I thought I would point out real quick what they were. This one I'm going to have to do a picture of because I already put it in its box, but it's a train. I think I showed a few things. but a train, and then a Wii game sold pretty quick for $20. And then this is the comic book that I said if this one comic book sells, it will have paid for all the comics. It sold. It didn't sell for the 75 that I thought it might, but it sold for 45. That pays for most of that comic book buy. I mean, because of eBay fees and whatnot, it isn't as, it's not the whole $40 or whatever, but it's most of it. And then that doesn't matter because this comic, which is it's not like a regular comic. It's one of the ones I mentioned. There's a couple single things in there that I'm gonna sell. This one here is Too Much Coffee Man. It's these 4 mini comics and the little piece of paper that they came with. That was one of the single listings that I put up. It sold for $235. So that comic book buy ended up being really good. And I still have probably close to 200 comics left. I have one lot listed. It's a Catwoman of like 23 books. I think I have it listed for 95. I've put out offers for 75. And then there's, as I showed on the table here, there's many more lots that will go out and be anywhere from 25 to potentially $55, I think, per lot. So that's pretty good. That was a good buy. It's already paid for. That weekend, that garage sale that I went to is paid for. The quick trip that I went to the Goodwill bins is paid for. I think I said I spent $6 or something like that, if that's still this video. If not, you won't see this because it'll be edited out. But yeah, I thought I would just do a quick update at the end of this and show that the beginning of this video is already sealed up as having been a profit, and it's pretty good. Anyways, this is the actual end of the video. I'll have to erase the other end of the video, so I will say here, like and subscribe, and take care.